what's up. I'm gonna quit pretending to know why I'm here and what I'm doing and just roll with it. But I think the majority of my videos are just gonna be me like having an inside joke with myself, because like truly I have these like nudges and then I'm like, okay, I guess I'm gonna record, why not? And then I start doing the videos and then I'm like, oh my god, I'm not crazy. Which is cool. I think I'm just in space right now, to be honest with you, because I've just been feeling a particular energy and it's hard to locate. And so like part of channeling for me actually is, you know, putting on the TV noises and like the white noises in the background, incense and things, because like if I'm catching a vibe, I'm trying to be part of it, because you don't understand, like I don't actually always know what you're going through, like in a personal way. A lot of the times, like I understand what you're going through because I feel you. I have like a lot of clear empathy actually. So like that's what kind of wipes me out when I do these things. And so like it always starts off honestly as though like I'm about to find out something and I'm like uncomfortable and it's all weird and coded, and like a song will come to my head or like a movie, and I'm like, I don't know why I feel like I need to talk about this and why specifically like a deck, you know, by the way, we're doing Rainbow Moon tonight. Why like these cards are coming up, like why is this happening? And then like I start looking at things, and that's why I like to investigate them and read from the manual with you, because I like to experience what the divine's trying to say to you in real time. I think it's kind of fun. It's like we're both doing it together. That being said, holy shit, there's a lot of cards here and I'm insane. Okay, alright. So, okay, we have a lot of daggers, and I'm almost positive. So there are 3 major arcana cards here. I've got Strength that came out first, the Star card came out second, and the Lovers came out third. And I'm just gonna get into it. I'm just gonna get into it. I feel like that would be better. Star card. We'll go with the Star card first. I'll read that one since it came up first. Self-care and luxury. The Star is giving their best life, or living their best life, taking care of themselves in a beautiful environment. The Star is about embracing self-care, taking in the warmth after a cold night. You've been through some stuff and it's time to focus on you. Make sure your body and soul find nourishment, because we're no good to anyone else if we're not doing good for ourselves. Right. Okay. Strength next. Spiritual strength, resilience. When we think of strength, we often think of brutal physical strength, but this card represents our internal strength, our resilience, and our control. The person on this card is not fighting the lion, but has tamed it, just as you have the power to control yourself. You have the power within to face your fears, stand up for yourself, and be heard. And then the Lovers card. Duality, big choices. The Lovers are about duality in relationship. This does not necessarily mean a romantic relationship, rather the relationship between any 2 entities. This is often an indication of a big choice. Both sides have value and need to be weighed carefully. When this card pops up in a relationship reading, it's calling for a well-balanced partnership, not a lusty romance. Give me a moment, because we're gonna get into it. You have like a fuck ton of daggers. The first one was the 3 of daggers. And that one's heartbreak, deep emotional pain that bleeds into the rest of our life, wreckage, complete and utter heartbreak. The Three of Daggers feels like 3 actual daggers stabbing us through the heart. This is the kind of damage that can wreck us for a long time. The cards aren't calling for you to take action. They're calling for you to be gentle with yourself. This is an acknowledgement of your pain. Okay. 7 of Daggers was next. Dishonesty, lying, defeat, secrets, trickery, something behind the curtain. Oh, there is some sneakiness happening here. Someone thinks they're getting away with a big lie. But everything comes to light eventually. This card comes when we're being told to take a second look at something that isn't quite adding up. Is someone lying? Are you lying? Remember, nothing stays hidden forever. 8 of Daggers was right after that. Paralyzed with fear, inability to move, helpless. You feel like you're completely trapped. Everything feels out of control and you can't take the next step. But you can. You are so much more capable than you're giving yourself credit for. You are not a victim. You are strong. You have everything you need to move forward. It's time to open your eyes. Alright. And then the Knight of Daggers. Ambition, advocate. The Knight of Daggers is fast-moving. They are ambitious, acting swiftly with a lot to prove. They call for you to work for what you want, communicate clearly, and advocate for yourself. I have a feeling I know what's going on here, but I'm going to keep going. The next one I'm going to do are the cups, because you have 2. Jesus. Alright, the 4 of Cups was the first one of the 2. That one is focus on yourself and your own achievements. Avoid a wandering eye and jealousy. You are finding yourself swamped with opportunities for growth, but you're content with where you are at right now. Taking a beat to appreciate everything you already have instead of constantly grasping for the next rung on the ladder can be important for emotional health and growth. Alright, and then the Chancellor of Cups was the next one. Looking fabulous as fuck. Listener. Instinctive. The Chancellor of Cups is the ultimate receptive energy. They're a wonderful listener and sounding board. They call for you to take a moment and trust your heart. You know the true within you. And then the last one is the 9 of Crystals. I think I know what's happening here. I see what's happening here. 9 of Crystals. Solitary success, enjoyment, and the good things. Take a moment to bask in all the luxury you've acquired through your hard work. You may not be living a comfortable life. You may not be living in a mansion on a private island, but you've built a comfortable life and it's time to soak in all that has to offer. Indulge yourself a bit. You've earned it. We're gonna talk. You and me, we're gonna talk. That's interesting. I have a feeling I understand, but in that way, like I said, where I don't know for sure. Oh, interesting. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Holy shit. Sorry, these are dank-ass cards to pull. Wait, is this a personal reading? Y'all would tell me, right? I'm out here being like, for y'all. No, it's for me. No, these are just, wow. Okay, hold up. We're gonna do a project. We might as well. We're here. These are dank. I like these. You don't see them, but I'll show them to you in a minute. Because the Lovers, so I have 3 cards. You had 3 major arcanas and 3 goddess cards came out. So you have Lovers, duality and big choices, and the first one that came out was Maulisa. So I'm going to put those here together like that. And then the strength card, spiritual strength and resilience. That card totally aligns with Yemaya, who is like my spirit mom. So we'll put her there, and then we've got the star card that went great with Inkosanzana. I cannot pronounce that. Goddess of celestial alignment. So we'll just go ahead and just expound on your major arcana and then get back into these cups, crystals, and daggers. Alright, so let's go to celestial alignment is number 41. She is the healer of healers and the teacher of teachers, whose love for humanity makes the corn grow. She dwells in foamy waters, but is known as the heavenly princess. As above, so below is celestial alignment. Guidance. Your natural path is to be in alignment with your own divinity. No one can take from you what they didn't give you. How do you want to feel? You think often about what you want, but goddess energy speaks to us in feelings. Celestial alignment is being in sync with the energetic feeling, the frequency of the sacred. Everything that you desire is in that frequency. Match it with your feelings. That is the energy of God, Goddess. Declaration. I am always being guided in the right direction. And then, why not? Let's read it again. Self-care and luxury. The star is living their best life, taking care of themselves in a beautiful environment. The star is about embracing self-care, taking in the warmth after a cold night. You've been through some stuff. You've been through some stuff. It's time to focus on you. Make sure your body and soul find nourishment, because we're no good to anyone else if we're not doing good for ourselves. I am always being guided in the right direction. Take your hands off the wheel, my guy. That was a clear message about that. You are always being guided in the right direction. You are in alignment. You can rest now. You can take care of yourself. That's how you're going to be able to give to everyone else, is because you're taking good care of yourself. And then let's go to Maulisa, which, that's a big one for me as well. That'd be me. Maulisa is the force of Mother, Father, God, Goddess. Mau is the moon, the divine feminine. Lisa is the sun, the divine masculine. They came together during a fawn eclipse to create cosmic power. Guidance. You are in the right place. Release the fear of your power. You are sacred. You are magic. Now that you know this, you can no longer pretend not to. Embodiment. Rise up into your magnificence. Love and accept yourself fully to unlock everything you seek. Stop pretending to be less than you are. The real power has nothing to do with external gains. Cosmic power cannot be destroyed or lost. You were created by the same force that birthed the sun and the moon. Goddess declaration, my power shines forth from within. And that one was the Lover's card. I am always passing it. Ugh. Duality, big choices. The Lovers are about duality in relationship. This does not necessarily mean a romantic relationship. The relationship between any two entities. Maulisa is the duality within oneself. The sun and the moon within you. So it's you. It's about your relationship with yourself. I see. Alright. Got you. Number 40, Yemaya. Alright. Goddess Yemaya controls the ocean, the amniotic fluid that nurtures us before we know ourselves. The healing, loving energy of this Yoruba Mother Orisha never leaves you. Guidance, wake up Awaken now to your true self. Are those tears of joy or sorrow? Let them out. Yamaya swallows your tears. You are vibrating at a higher frequency. This is your embodiment. So you see everything differently. This is Goddess rising. You are waking up. And once you have experienced awakening, you can never go back to not knowing. The path of awakening is not straight, comfortable, or easy. You have chosen to lift the veil and have a real relationship with the divine. You didn't come to transcend this world while you're living in it. You came here to dig into the soil, plant yourself, and grow. This ascension is your divine purpose. Declaration, I am receiving and radiating love. And then that one was the strength card. When we think of strength, we often think of brutal physical strength, but this card represents our internal strength, our resilience, and our control. I am receiving and radiating love. Your strength from within comes from love. That is 1555 as I said this. All right. Whoever I'm talking to, we all know who I'm talking to, you big fucking softy. Listen. Listen. Like, this is safe here, so we're just gonna speak candidly. Like, I said this before, I believe, a video or so ago. Like, we have to body a lot of the bullshit because we know how the bullshit operates. We were forged in the fire. And that makes us, frankly, some of the biggest fucking softies. Some of the biggest simps, the most romantic, gooey shitheads ever. Like, we want to be handled with gentle, loving care. Yes, our hands are calloused with the bullshit we have to endure, but I don't want to endure it all the fucking time. I already have to do it, you know? So it's just, you know, we look like we're bodying it, like it doesn't bother us, but like, I think people underestimate how much it bothers us. I think some of us are even dramatic as hell and probably talk about the things that bother us more than most people would be comfortable with, and it's still not encapsulating what really is going on. Like, you can't even tap into the part of you that's acknowledging how fucked up everything. Yeah, 1717. So you're doing some soul digging. You chose to be a good being. Even though you have a postgraduate degree in function engineering, and you're trying to use that knowledge for good. And that's cool. You're gonna do what you can. That kind of reminds me of the chick in Lucifer. I don't remember her damn name, but she was like the woman who like Mother God possessed. That was like a lawyer that was really awful, but then just like getting to know like this life she lived unbeknownst to her kind of put things in perspective. She just wanted to do and be better, you know. That kind of vibe is what I'm getting from you, is like you're out of your depth here, you know, like everything you do that you think is like nice, you know, like you're really trying, but it's also just like, we could also just get down to brass tacks here. That's the energy I've been feeling all day, and I was wondering what the hell that was about. That's you. That's not even me. I have clear empathy. I'm not taking that shit on. I'm actually in a really peaceful place lately. So this your ass, I've been feeling your ass lately. Okay, yeah, you've just been kind of fucking going through it. You know, you need to be focusing on yourself and like, you know, I know you're probably feeling all types of ways. Like, you know, I understand, like, moonwalking back into a space and people are looking at you sideways, like, you know, how dare you, you know, after everything you've done, and you're just like, homie, like, I have this one life to try, you know? Like, I have this one life to try. I have one life. That's it. And I've decided to try. Do you want me to try or not? Like, the whole problem is me. I'm acknowledging it. Let's move on so I can do better. Like, I'm catching that vibe for you. That's funny, by the way. You're hilarious. I don't know what you did. It's gonna be, you know, people are weary of it. But, you know, okay, we've got the Chancellor of Cups, you know. Wonderful listener and sounding board. They call for you to take a moment to trust your heart. You know the truth within you. Yeah, like, you just, you have all these good qualities that you had to like use for shitty things, but like, you know, yeah, like solitary success, enjoyment in the good things. Like, you just gotta hype up your gratitude meter. I know you're like off kilter and off balance right now. Like, you're really out of your depth, and like, you know, you're going through a lot. Like, you're really messed up. Like, you're really upset. You know, like whatever happened that changed you that evolved you into this person who's choosing to do good. Because that's what I'm seeing here, like the heartbreak, the complete utter heartbreak. This is what happens when you do the right thing. And you know that you could do the thing, and you chose to let the divine handle it, and you're learning this lesson kind of fast that, you know, you knew the dishonesty, the lying, the 7 of daggers bullshit was, the fuckery was afoot. You called it. You've been eyeballing it. You knew. 8 of daggers, paralyzed, fear, inability to move, helpless. You feel completely trapped because you're really trying to do better. You're fucking trying to do better. You don't want to be on the bullshit. You're trying. And you know, like, you're yeah, I know, bud. You're not a victim. You're strong. This is meekness is power restrained. This is what's happening here. Knight of daggers. Ambitious, acting swiftly with a lot to prove. They call for you to work for what you want, communicate clearly, and advocate for yourself. But don't go fighting. That, like, you're not called to enter into the karmic loop with anybody, okay? You have the divine alignment written in the stars, my guy. Your cosmic power comes from loving yourself. And there's a lot to you. And your inner strength comes from your awakening, from your elevation. It's beautiful. I think I'm just supposed to like come in and check in and remind you who the fuck you are, which is like rad. I can do that. Yeah, 22. Alright. Here I am just reminding you who you are. You're a chaos god. You could either spend the rest of your life beating yourself up for everything stupid you did in the past, or you can look at yourself for what you are, which is a survivor, you know, a victim, a little bit. Hey, I don't like calling you a victim either, but you over here wailing and gnashing teeth. Like, here's the thing, you're really hurt because, like, you did not take the power into your own hands. Oh, I was supposed to say that. Yeah, grief and awakening happened again. So yeah, just, you didn't take it into your own hands because you became aware of the powers and the entities at play here, and what your actual purpose is and where your energy should be going, instead of being an instant reaction horse. There's a long game, and you play a huge, major freaking part in that. So stop wasting your energy on stupid shit that you be getting all pissed off about. Like, because I get it, it's annoying as hell, and that's probably why you're so fucking angry. And you're heartbroken because it's like, it makes you look like a weak ass bitch. I know. You do look like a weak ass bitch to them. But like, lean into the cinnamon roll energy. They never see it coming until it happens. Peekaboo. Okay. Just roll up on them on peekaboo. When the team says it's ready, you're gonna be so happy. You're gonna be cheesing hella hard. Just think about it. And not on some revenge shit, but on some like what's done in the dark effortlessly becoming to the light eventually. Whatever it is that you know, I believe you. I'm sorry. I'm pissed off for you. But we'll be alright. That's why we come here, so we can just like bitch about it and feel encouraged. You gotta encourage yourself. 24. I'm seeing a lot of synchronicity, so you just gotta encourage yourself. The angels see you out the corner of their eye, and they're just checking on you, letting you know. I can tell, like, every minute that you breathe, they're just really like, they have their eye on you, and they're taking care of you. You're being looked out for. I promise you are. and it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be solid, I promise you that. Anyway, I have like things I need to do, like sleep. I'm super excited to do that. It was like 25 minutes on the dot, and I was like, sleep, and I'm like, you know what? That's a confirmation. I'm gonna go to bed then. Peace out. Love you. Mwah.